Here are the Ka'u News Briefs for Monday, August 20th, 2012. Operators of Volcano House held a soft opening over the weekend with limited food service and shopping at Volcano House and overnight stays available at the Namakanipaio campground cabins. Hawaii Volcanoes Lodge Company, the partnership between Aqua Resorts LLC and Ortega National Parks LLC, has a website at hawaiivolcanohouse.com. It offers the following links for contact and employment opportunities: management jobs at hawaiivolcanohouse.com, retail jobs at hawaiivolcanohouse.com, restaurant jobs at hawaiivolcanohouse.com, and maintenance jobs at hawaiivolcanohouse.com. The website also sends out a call to local artists and craftspersons who may want their work considered for Volcano House retail or display, asking artists for website, resume, biography, and wholesale price lists to be sent to retail at hawaiivolcanohouse.com. For those interested in offering cultural activities and entertainment, Tanya Ortega of Ortega Family Enterprises asks that website, resume, and biography be sent to culture at hawaiivolcanohouse.com. For local farmers, ranchers, and food suppliers, she says on the website that our goal is to source as locally and as organic as possible. If this is your kuleana, please contact us at food@hawaiivolcanohouse.com, she says on the website. Licensed contractors can be considered for Volcano House historic renovations by emailing information to contractors at hawaiivolcanohouse.com, the website says. Hours for Volcano House are daily from 7:45 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. The 10 A-frame cabins at Namakanipaio will open gradually. Registration for a cabin can be made by calling 756-9625. Reservations are being taken by the centralized reservation service of Aqua Resorts in Honolulu. According to reservations, 6 cabins are currently available. Each has 1 double bed and a bunk bed, and maximum occupancy is 4 people. While there are no bathrooms nor electric outlets in the cabin, there is 1 light in each cabin and outside opportunities for barbecuing and building fires in a fire pit. There are separate men and women's community bathrooms and shower stalls on the grounds. Linens and towels are provided. The cost per cabin is $55 per night plus tax. The Interagency Hawaii Invasive Species Council has approved a $1.8 million annual budget for fiscal year 2013 to support statewide programs promoting invasive species prevention, control, and outreach. HISC also provided 2 awards this year relating to axis deer. The first was to the Big Island Invasive Species Committee, a partnership working with the State Department of Land and Natural Resources to eradicate axis deer from Hawaii Island. A bisque hunter killed its first axis deer on the Big Island in Ka'u last April. The second award will help Maui reduce the number of axis deer. Invasive species pose real threats to our agriculture, environment, economy, and public health, said State Department of Agriculture Chair and Volcano resident Russell Kokubon. We need to make sure that we spend the available funds on programs that have the greatest impact on the most serious threats to our community, he said. Department of Land and Natural Resources Chair William Ilo Jr., also HISC co-chair, said Hawaii's environment is the backbone of our visitor industry and a way of life. The recipients of this year's HISC funds are experts in assessing and managing environmental threats. We will continue to look for ways to support their critical efforts, said Isla. Funding awarded for fiscal year 2013 includes support for Hawaii Ant Lab for research in response to infestations of aggressive fire ant species, research on biological control, Myconia and Christmasberry, a statewide coordinator to monitor for aquatic invasive species that may arrive in ballast water on ships, and the island-based invasive species committees which monitor and control a variety of harmful species. HISC was created in 2003 when the Hawaii State Legislature declared invasive species the single greatest threat to Hawaii's economy and natural environment and to the health and safety of Hawaii's people. Since 2009, however, a reduction in general fund appropriations has decreased the total funds available annually from $4 million to $1.8 million a year. Council members agree that more funds are needed to protect Hawaii from the impacts of invasive species. As an interagency initiative, the HISC seeks to fill gaps between agencies and respond to annual priorities, but with limited funding, it will become more difficult to get the job done, Isla said. Latte, a 3-year-old filly, has been reported as missing from her pasture on South Point Road near the satellite tower. Owner Susan Watson described her as very friendly, all black and white, with a star on her forehead, 1 white hoof, and and outer pico. A reward is being offered with no questions asked. Call Watson at 936-9791 or Robin Baglow at 929-7541. All interested Ka'u organizations are welcome to attend East Hawaii Chapter of the Voluntary Organizations Active in Disasters Quarterly General Meeting tomorrow, 10 a.m., County Civil Defense, 920 Ululani Street in Hilo. Members of VOAD form a coalition of nonprofit organizations that respond to disasters as part of their overall mission. For more information, call Susie Bond at 982-7344 or Bill Hansen of Hawaii County Civil Defense, 935-0031. Hawaii Police Chief Harry Kubojuri and commanders who oversee police operations in Ka'u invite the public to a community meeting tomorrow, noon to 2 p.m., Na'alehu Community Center, to discuss police-related concerns. Those interested in participating but unable to attend can email concerns or comments to copsysop@hawaiipolice.com. For more, call Captain Andrew Burian at 939-2520. Boys and Girls Club of Pahala holds a community stakeholders event at Pahala Community Center Wednesday, 6 p.m. All interested parties are invited to talk about problems facing youth and how to share resources and create partnerships to better serve youth. The event will help us to create a plan for the future that is sensitive to community concerns, said Dolly Ka'iliava, RSVP Ka'iliava 756-5285. An integrated pest management workshop about the coffee berry borer takes place Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is at Kona Hangwenji and Kealakekua, and all Ka'u coffee farmers are invited. There will be classroom and field lectures covering effective control of CBB. Dr. Louis Aristizabal from Columbia and currently with the University of Florida will discuss topics including what has been successful international, what is different in Hawaii when CBB swarms, when it moves into trees, proper times to spray and trap, as well as effective harvest techniques. A $25 registration fee includes lunch on Friday. Register online at kohalacenter.org/CBB workshop/registration.html or contact Courtney Hoffman at 887-6411 or choffman@kohalacenter.org. These Ka'u News Briefs are brought to you by the Ka'u Calendar newspaper and underwritten by the Edmonds Hilson Trust and Pahala Plantation Cottages. See them at kaunewsbriefs.blogspot.com and support our sponsors at pahalaplantationcottages.com and kaucoffeemill.com.